train my body. The sensation overflows my spirit. It's almost cyberbar time.
As the flame begins to burn, I can't help but think of what is to come. It is Friday, and the cyberbar is upon us.
As the day grows dark, and the drink becomes impatient, a realization overcomes me. It's almost cyberbar time.
So won't you just stay here with the bar? Won't you have a drink with me? It's where you belong. I know it's getting dark, you gotta walk to my bar, I still need you.
Okay, well, that's not all right.
Couldn't hurt.
Right. Well, let's make sure that I've got my soundboard set to sidebar. We do. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome home to everybody's favorite party on the internet. It's a cyberbar. Come on. Is my numlock on? Oh, it's because I have... All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome home to everybody's favorite party on the internet. It's a cyberbar. No? What do you mean I have 7 set to laugh? I could have sworn it. No, that's not it. Okay, hang on. I gotta... How am I fucking up this bad? Ugh, god damn it. Pad 7. Certified Head Classic. Why does it go to the laughing? Why does it go to pad 8? I think I see somebody at my door. Jungle, I've got a hat on. Could you please go get that? No.
Greeting to you, bastards.
Oh, it's John, everybody.
Sometimes you wanna fuck where everybody knows your name.
He said, I got a hat on. Could you please go get that?
Everybody knows your name.
Clearly, I can't get the door with a hat on. It's just ridiculous.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next to the sidebar, New York Times bestselling author of Biggest Dickest Logical Puzzles, it's Johnny D, everybody. John, how the hell have you been?
Pretty good.
Good. It's good to see you again, brother. Welcome to another Friday night. Glad you're back at it. We're getting up close. This is episode 17, so next week will be the season finale. That'll be crazy. Then it's on to the final season. Holy shit! I say it's the final season because you know, I don't want to be a. There's no reason to keep this going if we can actually go to a bar and see each other for real and, you know, do this thing. So I don't know.
I think it'd be a cool like side option. So like you could be at the bar with Evan or your brother or something, and then have a Zoom call with like the other 2 or 3 people or whatever.
Oh yeah, totally. No, yeah. That sounds like a good idea. What I ended up doing was I figured because of all this, god damn it, with this fucking hat. Yeah, I think you know, I've got a lot of concerts planned in a few months, and a couple of more breweries. I think me and
talking to your cat. Oh. You're just looking in that direction, so I was like, I love you.
I like him, man. I think it's a good fucking idea. Evan came over the other day to smoke something with your boy, and yeah, we had like ourselves a fucking great time. We're gonna get back into going to the bars and finishing up my dissertation. So.
Dissertation.
Dissertation.
Sure.
No, I had one of those. You remember my buddy Adam, right?
Is this like when Brian gives Stewie shit about the novel he's been writing for 6 years?
Well, because all he writes about is gay sex, so like I can't just get behind that every time. It's like you're married to my mother.
Well,
I don't think you.
Technically, you should be
I
getting
should be getting behind him every time. No, you're absolutely right on that, John. Good quip. But you know, it's hot takeout. No, it's hot takeout time, everybody. Shit. I think I just forgot. Hang on. Let me check my itinerary. Hey, sports. Shit. It was, shit. All right. Give me a moment.
Shit.
All right. It's chicken. It's chicken takeout time, everybody. That's right. It's jacket takeoff time, where we go ahead and take off our jackets as we get comfortable as we slip further into the night.
Our thing is on our lip. It's supposed to be under our chin.
You know, and I thought I can't get it under. Oh, well, yeah, sure. That works. I guess. Sure.
Like
you know what?
Trans Jurassic Park type thing you got going.
That's how we do things. I wish my life worked better. Is what I wish. I look like somebody who doesn't know how to keep a beard. I don't know what's happening here. God damn it with this hat. I'm glad I put it on. It does look funny. You know, I told my wife I was going to put this on, and she looked at it and she laughed. So I thought, well, it's comedy gold right here.
It's like half wizard, half Savannah explorer.
Yeah, exactly. You're not sure whether to give me a spell book, $1, or you know, just wonder what the weather is going to be tomorrow. I don't know what's.
I don't know if it's raining or if you need water or
right.
Whether we should be partying.
And the thing is, I don't know, and that's the real problem here. Is I can't stick to my own gimmick. So how have you been other than this whole cyberbar business?
Good. Yeah. Other than
because this is the worst part of your week, but like the rest of it, I'm sure was all right. So.
Yeah, genuinely terrible. But yeah, no, everything else was good. Yeah.
Do you have to? Did you work this week?
Not really, to be honest.
What was your? Did you only go in a couple of days? What was the story there?
I think I went in on like Tuesday and kind of like went over what I was working on and like my leads that may be hot or not.
Yeah.
Just kind of went down the run of the situations of calls that I've been on and how they were progressing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Stuff like that.
Not bad.
And then I didn't have any other calls until today. I had a call and she just needs a cleaning before I can give her an estimate for a liner, and
she needs a good pumping. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty slow week, which sucks. I'm holding out here at this job for a while because they're gonna put out commercials soon for what I do specifically. So I want to see if we're gonna get more leads.
Sounds pretty rad, man.
Yeah.
I mean, sounds like you're really working in good.
Yeah,
that's not a laugh.
see if it picks up, and if it doesn't, then I'll probably be moving. But
Hey, it happens. Yeah. Is this on top of your Woodbury thing, or you are hoping that if that things start to pick up, so you don't have to move to Woodbury?
oh, we're moving to Woodbury, yeah, for sure.
Oh,
We
okay.
bought a house, so
Oh well, so then there you go.
well, not a house, like a townhouse, I guess, but
You bought a house in Woodbury? Holy shit, that's expensive.
a townhouse, yeah.
That's wild, man. But way to go. That's fucking awesome. And townhouses are cool. We all been we went to Andy's that one time, so it's yeah, we all know how it is. I was with Stan Jitsuin a little while ago, and then my sister gave me a call out immediately after I got home. It was like, "Yo, we're over at Chris's. Come on over. Let's hit up some barbecue action." So I'm like, "Hell yeah, let's go over to Chris's. Let's get some barbecue action." My dad was around.
Your sister was in
Yeah.
from oh.
Yeah, my dad was around. My dad had brought. My dad came in for Juice's wedding on Thursday. So, you know, and he's sticking around for my other brother's baby shower on Sunday.
I was looking at those pictures and I just kept seeing Juice in the full tux, and I was like, he's got to be just fucking.
He was sweating. He was drenched. It was unreal. Yeah, he was drenched. By the time the picture taking was starting to happen, they had already gotten done with the wedding and stuff like that, and he would already he had danced like 3 different times. He showed up like that full tux. I was like, holy shit. Yeah, that's wild, man. I don't know. I couldn't do that shit. But, you know.
That's brave.
That's not on me, I guess. I don't know. I thought it was good. You know, it was a nice short ceremony, so like everybody ended up happy, I guess, if you could. Right. I'm like, we had somebody doing heroin over there. It was great. I was.
Well, you remember mine. Like the only reason, like ours.
Yeah, I mean, like
because we were super fucking young and broke.
Well, and even though yours was hot, it wasn't as hot as that. And you know, your everybody matched and everything looked great. And yeah, man, like you had a really, really nice wedding. Short, sweet, to the point, and small, and exactly what you wanted to do. And that's exactly what you got. It was nice.
Especially for a bunch of like 22-year-olds. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You know, like
I didn't think any of us could put on a wedding, and here I was giving people away and shit.
Pulled it off.
And you look great. I still remember those pictures of you and Shockey.
Yeah, we killed it, man.
You know, just really with that gray tux on and that nice green tie and shit. Like, fuck, green, man, you guys killed it. Yeah, it was fucking awesome. I really loved it. Yeah. Well, other than that, you know, so work's been good. Life's been treating you good, brother?
Yeah, I mean, it's getting fucking a little, a little stressful because we gotta, you know, I've been in this place for fucking over a decade, so trying to move out is gonna be a bitch. There's things that need to be repaired. We gotta pack tons of shit. We gotta throw away tons of shit. Like, it's a big fucking.
You end up accumulating 50 more mess. Yeah, exactly. It's
a fucking deal.
It's not fun. It's not fun. I mean, like, whatever, you got to do it and blah, blah, blah. But, like, sometimes it's like, you know, I could just set fire to this place. It'll be just as easy. No big deal.
You know, it'll be fine. We'll get in our new place.
Oh, absolutely.
But, yeah,
that's good, man.
A lot of work to do.
Yeah. Well, at least you're staying a little busy. You got a good one by your side and stuff like that to tell you, you know, hey, I'll pick up this or I'll pick up that, or, you know, I'll help you out with some decisions being made this way or that way. And I think that really it helps a lot. That wasn't a laugh thing. That was a cheer thing. Yeah. Sam is fucking awesome. Sam is fucking awesome for you, especially. Because just I know you're very needy, and you tend to be whiny, and with that comes a responsibility that practically nobody wants to bear. And but Sam does it good. She takes it in stride, and I'm not just talking about her taking the D. So it's nice. It's nice. Yeah. So it's nice that that you got somebody like Sam to kind of like to be with you in this next step of your journey in life and shit like that. It's nice to have a partner, and it's nice to have a partner that you could count on and be like cool with and shit like that. And I feel as if you definitely have that. Being as far as we've done into this, I mean, like, yeah, Sam's always been good and next to you and like supporting you and doing whatever it is that she can do to help you out in whatever it is that you do, and that's fucking dope. So
yeah, she's pretty much the greatest, like we've talked about several times. It's nice to have one that finally gets it, and
yeah,
you really learn the difference between good and bad when you finally find good.
Yeah, absolutely so. God, yeah, too true, brother. And and they don't come cheap, and by that I mean they you don't find it all the time. It's a rare mineral, and only a handful of people really find that person. You know what I'm saying? And that's it's top-notch shit. It's top-notch shit.
Yeah, I got lucky.
I'm really excited for you.
I just tricked her into it. I basically
Same. Yeah, no, she was way better. She was way better off without me. But she apparently wanted her credit ruined, so I said okay. No, and it was it's awesome.
Oh. You got the thing on.
Stan just got back from Okopoko's, then cleaning. Gotta wash off the stench of failure.
Yeah, no, I saw that and I was like, sometimes Stan says some shit where I'm like, was he trying to be funny or was it like, I don't know. Sometimes
it was definitely
the shit out of me.
Yeah, well, like, and sometimes just dad jokes kind of just fly out of this man, so you're not really sure what to. You're like, is this some sort of
tired or like?
Is this an anime joke that I don't get? What is happening here? Sheesh. Sheesh. I was doing that all in his jujitsu class, and he was like, "I just don't get it, man." I was like, "Yeah, me neither." But you just gotta just roll with it. The kids do it. Yeah, it's not gettable. It's you just roll with it. The kids do it. It's fine. It seems like they're all right. They seem like they're pretty on the ball. Yeah, man, it was a pretty good week. Other than that hot ass wedding Thursday, but even that was all right.
Man, this summer just hit like a fucking
ton of bricks.
Oh,
absolutely. It's ridiculous.
Like 90 degrees every day, every single day.
I feel like I'm in the final boss moments. It's like, what's happening? Pressure is heating up. Jesus.
What happened? It's like we went from like casual. It was like winter, and then it was like casual weather, and then it was like you're in the movie Dune.
Yeah, now you're blazing hot. Yeah.
And there's sand everywhere.
Congratulations, like, really white people for having to put on a whole bunch of different sunscreen just to survive this stupid shit. And then I still people out there with their stupid bikes, with their goddamn rollerblades, and it's like, what is even happening here, man? There's absolutely not.
Oh, weird. I got sunburn. Yeah,
it's too much. Yeah, I'm already having to drink like fucking 4 liters of water just to replace what I lose out. It's like, fuck me.
Oh, white people.
Yeah, they're pretty great. The cause of and solution to all of life's problems. That's not funny. That's not the goddamn In the Heights came out on HBO Max. I think last night. I really, me. I hate to be one of those show-offy Puerto Ricans, but here I go. It was not too bad, you know. It wasn't my cup of tea. I ended up actually falling asleep towards the end of it, which you would think me in a musical, how could that happen? But it's true, and it was all right. But I'm just yeah. It was all about Dominicans and Cubans and Puerto Ricans in the Bronx on some hot ass days trying to figure shit out, I guess.
I don't do heat,
I don't know.
so
It wasn't my thing.
Yeah.
But, it had a lot of people in there that I recognized. You remember did you ever watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah.
Yeah. You remember that hard ass detective?
Amy Santiago, or no, fucking
the other one, Rosa. Yeah. So Rosa's in it, and she plays like an upbeat, like happy as fuck all the time Cuban lady. And do you ever watch Orange Is the New Black?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, there was a kind of a bigger lady amongst the Latinas.
Sure.
Yeah, she was in it too, and they had the guy from like NYPD Blue. I forget his name. I think it's Jimmy Smits. He was in it. I mean, like just a lot of people that I like recognized and shit. Plus, like Lin-Manuel Miranda is good. Yeah, he was in there just flexing his Spanish chops. It was great, man. I was like, all right, I can deal with this.
He's like, Spanish Wolverine, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, exactly. That's all it was, too. Oh, man. Yeah, I was, it wasn't bad. It was in the Heights. Whatever,
Right. Give me a sec here.
Rather. I just, I dig it. Oh, hey, now that I got you on here, oh, hey, sports! Nope. Whammy. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. God damn it. And why do I even have this stupid shit on?
Oh my god.
Nope, that's not.
Oh my god, he on X Games mode.
All right. Oh, hey, Drain Time a bit. Hell yeah. Hey, sports. Where we make the world of sports entertainment come alive. On me with me right now at the sidebar is my reluctant sports correspondent, John D for the sports. John.
Hey. So in sports, I guess what should we hit first? I mean, there's so much to talk about.
What's going on in college football?
Nothing, because it's not really going on yet.
Okay, well that's should have done my research, huh? Yeah. What's going on with baseball?
Baseball is heating up. Actually, it's kind of getting into the prime right now, kind of that middle season sweet spot.
How many seasons are in baseball, John?
1.
Oh, I guess. Sorry, I should rephrase the question. So, how long does one season last?
It's very long. I think it's like how many games is it? God, it's so many. Like 90 or something like that. I don't know. It's a lot of games.
Okay. Huh. All right.
Close to 100, I believe. I can't.
Oh,
recall
Jesus.
off the top of my head.
All right. I didn't know how much time baseball players get off.
Not a lot actually, because spring training starts literally
pretty quick.
2 months after the season ends.
Huh. And do they play during? They don't play during like Christmas times or anything like that, yeah.
Right. I think literally like it's like November, December.
Oh, okay.
And then they're back like end of January. Like it's.
Jeez, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
Huh, I didn't know that.
But yeah, I mean, it's all good.
Huh.
They're used
So-
to it. It's life.
Who's doing good so far in the in the middle of the season?
The typical players, Houston's doing okay. The
Sure.
Braves are doing good.
How's the Yankees?
Yankees are doing good. Yep,
Yeah.
top of the
Okay.
list.
Okay.
Who else?
Do the Cubs do pretty well, or do they tend to flop out during the first part of the season?
They're so up and down. They're kind of like us.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
last year, we were like the best record in the NL, and then like we lost in the first round. I mean, last year was kind of weird because the COVID playoffs were different, but yeah, they're different every year. Sometimes they're really good and then they lose, or sometimes they're really bad and then they make a run that you wouldn't expect them to.
Huh.
Baseball is weird like that.
Yeah.
It's just it's very streaky. You can be hot or cold at any given time, and you just hope it hits on the right mark. But
How's the Colorado Rockies doing?
they're okay. Yeah, there's a lot. See, baseball's gotten weird because when I was a kid, it was like 3 or 4 teams, and that was it.
Yeah.
But now it's like
Ken
every
Griffey
team
Jr. days. Yeah.
Yeah, and now it's like every team is pretty good, and anyone could beat you on any given day. I mean, the Padres are good. The Cardinals are always good.
Really, the Padres are good.
Yeah, they got Tatis Jr. They, you get a couple stars, and
You could really run buckshot over the field, huh?
Yeah.
Huh. That's really wild.
So yeah, baseball's crazy, but I've been happy with the Twins because we started off really shitty, and we're finally starting to crawl back. We beat the Yankees last night in a really exciting walk-off home run situation. It was 5-5.
Oh, nice.
They brought in their best closer. He used to be like a Rivera, which you wouldn't know the name, but he's like a Hall of Fame closer.
Okay.
And so they brought this guy in. His name's Chapman, and he's supposed to be able to like close any game because he's so fucking good.
Yeah.
And Donaldson hits a big home run off of him, and it's like now it's 6-5, and then
shit.
Nelson Cruz comes in, hits another one at 7-5, and
oh shit!
And they end up losing. Yeah, it was just super cool because
that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, we're this team that like never wins, and we always get beat by the Yankees in the first round. Always.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
To get a win against them, even if it was just a basic bitch regular season win, was just so cool to see. So. Yeah,
it's fucking dope, man. Who else you got your eyes set on in regards to this baseball season?
I'm always, just because I'm from St. Louis and because they're so good, I'm just a big Cardinals guy.
Yeah.
They're always really steady. They have a lot of money to spend. They always have good pitching. They always have good hitting. Like,
who ends up being your short bet all the time? If you were going to put money on something, this is to write it on like for the rest of the year. Here it is.
Cardinals or the Yankees. I mean, you got to go with one of those two teams. They always come up hot when it counts in the playoffs. They always make it to the playoffs, and then when they're in the playoffs, they always go deep. They're just like the Lakers or the back in the day Patriots. Now it's the Bucks. Like those teams that just. Who's
the Los Angeles basketball team?
The Lakers and the Clippers.
Okay. Now the Lakers did good for a while. Are they still doing awesome? Sorry to switch it to basketball for a minute.
No. The Lakers are out. They got beat. And it's the first time that LeBron has been defeated in the first round of the playoffs. And they are out, which is really cool because it's going to be the first year where a team that hasn't won a championship in there's a few, I think 4 of the teams that are left have never won one. And then 2 of the teams that are left haven't won one in 40 years. So
fucking wild.
Somebody's going to win it who hasn't won it in an incredibly long time or not at all. So
yeah, holy shit.
Exciting.
That's nuts, man. So how
the Clippers are still in it, and they're doing okay. I think their series is tied, or they just took a 1-game lead. Who are they playing? God, I just watched the game last night. I can't remember who the fuck they're playing, but I don't know. I don't think they'll win. Who would you
say is the worst basketball team Let's just go by year for this particular year.
The worst basketball team?
Yeah. I mean, like we don't do very well.
The Timberwolves are right there for sure.
Yeah, I but just got to be like a team worse than us.
I think there was only one other. I think the Houston Rockets were the only other team that was as bad as us.
Do the Pacers still do pretty good?
Pacers are doing good. Yeah, they went to the playoffs. They got eliminated in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
But
how well do the Bulls do still?
They're not very good.
Yeah, are they drop out in the first part of the season type of
playoffs?
Okay.
So basically, at the bottom of the chart is like us, the Houston Rockets, the Chicago Bulls, and the Orlando Magic.
Oh man,
those are kind of the shit teams.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. And it's weird.
What do you think makes the most difference in a team?
Star players.
Yeah.
Really, because I mean, you look at like the Brooklyn Nets,
and
they've been the complete shittiest team ever all the time. And then like last year, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving and James Harden, they all went there this year. Yeah, all the
names.
Players, because they were like, we're going to beat LeBron. We're going to go get a championship. We all want a championship.
Makes sense.
And then they got Steve Nash to coach the team.
And
then they ended up picking up like a lot of these other like decent side players, like guys who make threes and like, you know, a tall guy from college. Blah, blah, blah.
Damn. Huh.
And then
That's
it's
fucked.
like, yeah, nobody can beat them.
Yeah.
And the Utah Jazz are playing really well this year. Donovan Mitchell's insane. They're kicking the Denver Nuggets ass right now in the playoffs. I think it's like 3-0. They're gonna probably sweep them.
So Denver Nuggets, how do they usually do? In the playoffs
really
or
good,
whatever it is.
They're a really good team. Nikola Jokic won MVP this year of the league, which is obviously a huge honor.
Yeah.
Because usually it's like Steph Curry or LeBron James or whatever, but yeah, he was the first one from like Serbia to win it. He was the first one.
Oh, that's cool.
To be a second round draft pick. He wasn't even selected in the first round.
Huh.
He had a lot of firsts, like for being an MVP. He was like a fat kid, you know, and like ends up being like one of the greatest basketball players of all time. But
that's kind of rad.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, Jamal Murray, who was their star player, he was their big shooter and like everything. He's an amazing player, and he, you know, I think he tore his ACL or MCL or something, so he's out for the season, out for the playoffs. And without him, they just don't have enough firepower to get through the playoffs.
Huh.
I think if they had him, they might be able to at least give the Suns a run for their money.
Yeah,
man,
that's nuts.
Like Chris Paul and Devin Booker, and they're just beating the shit out of them. They're just killing them.
Who's kind of in the prime season now? Who's in the playoff season?
It's gonna be the Suns and the Jazz, and it's gonna be the Nets. And who's the other team in the East? I can't even remember. It doesn't matter. The Nets are going to win, period.
Oh, yeah?
It really doesn't matter. It'll probably end up being the Nets versus the Jazz, and the Nets will win. So,
and that's wild.
That's probably how it'll play out.
What do you who do you, so you see like the Jazz winning?
No, the Nets.
The Nets. Yeah, that's right. Man, that's fucking wild.
And hockey's getting crazy too. It's almost done. Down to the last 4 teams. It's the semifinals.
We're not in the semifinals, right? Wild.
For hockey, we are. Yeah.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
No, we're not. No, we're gone. We got it.
Okay. Yeah.
The team that beat us is in the semifinals.
Who's in the semifinals?
So it's the Vegas Golden Knights, and they are playing.
Fucking Vegas.
No, they're not playing the Lightning. Who are they playing? So it's the New York Islanders versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Tampa Bay Lightning are the defending champs. They're fucking amazing. And then it's Vegas against the Montreal Canadiens, which is hilarious because they should have never made it this far. Yeah. the only Canadian team to make it to the semifinals. They got
The
really lucky
Montreal
because,
Canadiens. Wow,
Yeah.
that is quite the lazy team name.
yeah, they got really lucky because they didn't play very hard opponents, and their
Uh.
goalie is really good. Carey Price is probably one of the all-time greatest goalies ever.
Uh,
But yeah,
but
Vegas
the team
is
itself
win.
is just like fucking
They're-
awful.
They're okay. I mean, they're one of those teams that's like depth. They're a depth team. They have a lot of average guys. They have a whole
Okay,
team of
yeah.
average guys. They don't really have any stars, but they're very consistent.
Sure.
That's how
And
Canadians
you know what?
are.
Like, yeah,
They beat
however
you
you
with
want to put points on the board. That's cool.
Yeah.
You know. That's wild. How did they do? Well, they're in the semifinals at this
Yeah.
point, but like, you know, how do they do like normally?
Like I said, I mean, they got lucky because they played some easier teams, which can happen sometimes,
Sure.
which is why the whole playoff system is kind of flawed because depending on what division you're in, you could play like two easy teams to get to a third round game that you probably don't deserve to be in.
Uh-huh.
But that's the way it works. And now they get an opportunity. But the thing is now you're playing a team that's way, way out of your league.
Uh-huh.
Like you got lucky to get this far, and this team actually crushed
Worked
really good
to
teams.
get here, yeah.
Yeah, like Vegas beat Colorado, which were the odds-on favorites to win the whole thing,
Uh-huh.
and they beat them handedly. Like it was like 4-2 or whatever.
That's nuts, man.
And they beat us, you know, and we played them really hard. So they've had to play their way, you know, to this matchup, and the Canadians just don't stand a chance.
Yeah, that sounds like a fucking slaughterhouse.
And that's what kind of sucks is because then they really don't even have to earn it. Like you're kind of playing a shitty team
Sure.
to get to the championship.
Sure.
And like, but so is the Lightning. Arguably, you could say that the Tampa Bay Lightning are playing a shitty team too. They're playing the Islanders, which is like, I mean, they had to beat the Penguins, which is
Well,
a really good team, and
I've only heard
had to
about
beat
like
the
the
Bruins,
Penguins.
which is
I've
a
never
really good
heard about the
team.
Islanders.
Yeah, I mean, they had to beat some really good teams, so you could argue that they are a really good team, but in my opinion, I don't think they are. But you know, that's the way it breaks down. That's why I love hockey because you know anything. It's same as baseball. Anything could happen on any night. The puck could bounce one way, or your goalie could be hot, or it could be awful, or
Sure.
just there's no telling. There's really
Man,
no
that's
telling.
nuts.
Yeah.
What about
And then what else do we have? We
yeah?
have baseball, basketball, hockey.
Did we talk about football? Is there anything
Football.
going on with football?
OTAs are starting this week. There's a big Aaron Rodgers controversy because he's not happy with his contract and he didn't show up. So Aaron
Really?
Rodgers
Shit.
Aaron Rodgers lost out on roughly $600,000. Not that he cares because he's made $250 million over his career.
So then there you go. Yeah.
By not showing up to practice and OTAs and stuff, he got penalized, you know, over $600,000. But he basically told them like, I don't want to play for you guys anymore. I'm not gonna.
Wow.
I'm not gonna be there. You know, blah blah blah. So there's this big controversy of whether or not he's gonna play. You know, technically he's on a contract, so he'll have to show up and play.
Yeah.
Bottom line at the end of the day, but
yeah.
Or he could retire. I mean, he could just retire.
I mean, I guess, but that's kind of a really fucking like gas the whole place and get clean and then like light the match, huh?
Well, he's got the money to take the time off. He doesn't really care.
Absolutely, yeah.
And he could always come out of retirement, so he could just be like, "Fuck it, I'm retiring," and then like a year later, when somebody else is like, "Hey, here's $50 million to come play for us for a year," he'd be like, "Okay, I'm out of retirement." Like, so, yeah. I don't know. He's, you know, the fucking MVP. He's arguably the best quarterback next to Tom Brady. And, yeah, it's a big fucking controversy. It's all
That's
they talk
pretty
about.
nuts.
Yeah.
Man, I can't even believe it.
What happened, especially because, obviously, I'm a Vikings fan. And if
Totally.
Aaron Rodgers, who is our biggest, in our division, our biggest rival, doesn't show up, then we stand a lot better chance of being the champs of our division. So... That would be good for us.
Yeah, no complaining there. I'd pay for a championship jersey. That'd be pretty nice. I gotta say.
Yeah, hell yeah. What else? Tom Brady showed up to practice. He had knee
Oh, is that
surgery
right?
in the offseason.
I thought he retired.
Yeah.
No, but never say never, I guess. Yeah.
Coming back again for another ring.
Man, do you think he's gonna get it?
Oh man, I don't know how they got it last year.
Because I did not think that they were going to
better team than them.
I was just like, I feel like no, I think Rob Gronkowski made the difference in that one though.
Yeah, I mean Brady put the ball on him. He's a big target.
Yeah.
I think the big thing was that they got pressure almost every down. Kansas City's offensive line just couldn't hold up against their defensive rush, and that put a lot of pressure on Kansas City's best player, which is Patrick Mahomes, and he just wasn't able to get enough time to throw the ball.
He needs support too. So I mean, it was nuts. I was pretty surprised though, because I thought
and they
for
beat
sure
him handedly. I mean, they really handed their ass to him. It was
absolutely
3 touchdowns to like a field goal. I don't even remember what it was.
I was one of those people that was definitely against Brady doing anything, Brady doing anything, because at that point it was very much fuck Tom Brady. He's got too much money anyway. Let's bring this guy down a peg or two.
I just thought for sure Kansas City was a better team, and I still think they were the better team, but for some reason they could not stop the rush.
The score said otherwise, I guess, and that was pretty much it. Whatever. I think I've time, everyone. That's right, it's hat takeoff time, where we go ahead and take off our hats and get a little bit more comfortable as we slip in further into the night. Let's see what's going on here.
Where was Juice at? Did they go on like a camping honeymoon?
Yeah.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't seem very romantic.
Yeah, it didn't seem very romantic to me either, but you asshole, Stan. He can take that dick, is what he can do. It was fucking great. I was so glad when that wedding was done, because I just didn't want to be in that heat anymore. And I know he's gonna watch this, and I'm sure he's gonna, defend the weather or something like that, because that's what assholes do. I was just very surprised. That there was no canopy. It was just us baking in the sun while they got married. And I was like, oh no.
That fucking hat he had on the little TikTok clip he took about the orange and blue bags or whatever. That was almost as cool as your hat that you just had on.
Got him again. Goddamn John with his quick quips. Fuck. You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I'm trying my best here. You're absolutely right. He needs to stop being so selfish, that piece of shit. I heard Lisa was going to come on here, but I mean, she does have 2 kids, so I guess, it must be hard being a single mom. I wouldn't know, but I'm sure, whatever, my mom didn't have that hard of a time. Your mom was a single mom for a while, until, I guess Dan came in.
Fucking Dan?
Yeah.
He's the worst.
Yeah, he was the worst. That was definitely a Chevelle type of stepdad. And I mean,
the only time he was halfway cool was when we were older and he started like sharing his horrible pot with us.
Yeah, other than that, he was kind of a dick.
Yeah.
And you expect that from all stepdads. But yeah, he was. I still remember that time. Jess and I dropped you off at your house. I think it was way fucking early in the morning, and I think like your mom and stepdad were up, and yeah, we were in there, and then
You just bitch about everything.
he just came in there and started chewing you out, and we just couldn't do any shit thing but shut the fuck up and sit there in the kitchen while you were just
Right.
getting your ass handed to you, and I was just like, holy fuck.
It's like, what do you expect me to like? Okay, cool, dude. I don't really give a fuck, but I have to
Yeah.
sit here and listen to you. So it's just awkward. Like, yeah, cool, chew me out. I don't care. Like,
It was really fucked, man. I just and then like he turns to us and he just says, "Go," and I'm like, "All right, man,
Well, and then
Jesus,
he'll
you
be
didn't
like-
have to."
and then he apologizes for it like 20 minutes later.
Like,
It's
come
like,
on, man! Like, stick to your guns. Like, you want to be an asshole, be an asshole. But like, don't be sorry about it.
Pick one or the other.
Yeah, Megan the Stallion doesn't get isn't apologizing for being the baddest bitch on the planet.
Right.
Stan, can you hear us?
I can.
Okay, you hear that Megan the Stallion comment?
Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion doesn't just go around doing something.
Yeah, doesn't go around saying how much of a hot bitch she is. Well, she
Actually,
does. But, yeah, never mind.
Lil
Yeah.
Nas X doesn't come out and be like, "I'm sorry that Satan had sex with my."
Yes, that's it. Yeah. She doesn't apologize for being a hot bitch,
You know what I mean?
and Lil Nas X doesn't apologize for being a very gay man on a very gay pole, sliding down to a very gay hell. And just
He's just doing it.
yeah, he just does it. That's I get it. Stan
Make it
doesn't talk
happen.
about breaking boards. He just shows up to Home Depot, ties his belt, and goes to work. He just
Right. They're like, hey, sir, you have a small size car. Do you want us to cut these planks for you so that they fit? No, I got it.
yeah. It's, the joke
Lumber
is that
very expensive. Right?
yeah, the joke is that he chops his own wood. I don't know.
You gotta have your safety glasses on because you could get splinters in the eyes if you're not.
Not when you're Stan. The splinters just
Well,
go
you
right into
put the you want to make sure you put on the
the safeties.
PPE.
Yeah.
the
Proper PPEs. Yeah. Absolutely. John, this has
So,
been a super fucking funny conversation. Hang on for me 1 second. I think I see somebody coming to my door. Jumdo,
Is it me?
I've got
Is it
some
me?
glasses on. Could you please go and get them?
I've got some glasses.
Good evening to you bastards.
Oh, it's Stan, everybody!
You almost forgot my name.
Yeah. I was gonna call you Coach, and then I was gonna call you Professor, and then I stuck with your actual name. Your government name.
Oh man, so thirsty for actual water. That's so
Ladies and
weird.
gentlemen, coming up next is Sidebar, New York Times bestselling author of the book Hiya. It's Stan, everybody. Stan, how the hell have you been?
How the hell have you been? Thank you for asking in a very Irish manner.
I just got done having Kerrygold butter, so I apologize.
How the hell are you?
Okay.
How the hell are you? How have you been, son?
How's
I
your kids?
haven't seen you in a fortnight.
It's been 2 moons since I've seen your face.
I pray you weren't eaten by a werewolf.
I wasn't. I'm also happy that I wasn't eaten by a werewolf.
A werewolf, I believe you heard.
A werewolf. Sorry. I'm also happy that I wasn't eaten by a werewolf.
Yeah, thank you very much for the ruling. So, Stan, I know that you have been doing jitsu Tuesdays, not Wednesdays, Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And I wasn't with you on the Thursday. Has your week been pretty okay other than, the times that I saw you?
It's been pretty interesting. I've done a lot of things that I haven't done before.
Yeah.
This week.
You married a plant the other day.
What did I do?
You married a plant the other day.
I married a plant with a tree.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, not the plant. The tree was the plant with a couch cushion. So it was.
That's
pretty,
yeah. He just put them together and
Yeah.
did the vows, and then that was pretty much it. And now they're legally binded to each other for the rest of their lawful lives.
Their lawful lives.
Mr. Alexander Couch and Mrs.
Mr. and Mrs. Alexander Couch. We're very old
Mr.
school.
and Mrs. Alexander Couch. Yes, exactly. That sounds a lot better, actually. Because the joke was gonna be his name is A Couch, but I had to have like a name,
like a name.
Yeah, I couldn't just leave him with that.
Alfred, like something.
You get it.
Right.
Yeah, it's just I was trying to come up too hard with her name, and the only thing I came up with was Periwinkle, and that's not an actual girl's name. So that's it could be. If it wasn't a color, it could be. John was telling me the other day how he was pulling out his biggest dick is, and any shot everywhere, big ropey strands, and now he's got a new decoration for his room. It's pretty awesome.
Well, it's like there's a react to black light. Is that what I'm picking up here?
I guess. I don't know. He just said it was nice. Okay.
Is it possible this story is true? Yes, it is.
You're right. It's fact. Yes. Yes. A similar event did take place. You're right. You were right.
Our research found a published report of a similar story.
Yes, it was.
A similar story happened to a young man in the Pacific Northwest about 20 years ago.
It happened. A similar event took place. You're right again. You're right.
You're right about that
A similar
one.
story happened to a teacher in the Florida area.
Florida area.
You were correct.
In the Florida area, some teacher was shooting ropey strands of cum all over his room.
In the state of New Jersey about 20 years ago.
That's got to be trouble.
That's people reporting the same thing everywhere. Somebody needs to eat less milk. I don't know what causes big ropey strands of cum.
I think clams. Is it clams?
Milk.
It can't be.
Hey, if you freeze that shit, you can eat it.
You're absolutely right about that. I've had iced milk before.
Really.
I suppose, yeah. Then it's a milkshake, literally. I was telling John, I would say, yeah, it's great.
Because I can change them.
Well, it matches your shirt. It matches your shirt. Yeah, so it's like, you could be from hell. You got all
I
your
watched
wolves
that little
around you.
Nas X video, and here I am.
Yeah.
It's just
Call me what you want. Call me in the morning. Call me Mr. Stan. Call me Mr. Stan.
When he did it on SNL
And his pants ripped.
shit split.
That was so funny.
Yeah, my girl was like, "Why does he keep holding his dick?" I was like, and then we read later that he split his shit right on his dick. I was like, well, he was probably keeping his naked dick inside his pants.
Why wasn't he wearing underwear? Like, why? I
It's
don't
little
know.
Nas X, and he didn't have to. Yeah.
Right.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Because you know what? Yeah, it's 2021. People can go without pants, Stan. All right.
I should probably go ahead and
you
do my-
can't forego underwear. You cannot go into places without pants.
Right.
But
I should probably go ahead and do my full
you can forego underwear. Yes.
John Cena apology in full Chungwa.
Yeah, yeah, that was fucking wild. When I had heard that he did a movie with Jackie Chan, and
Did he?
yeah,
What?
So he went to China, I think, to do a movie with Jackie Chan, and part of him going over there was he learned Mandarin. Like,
Oh wow.
yeah,
So he didn't
he's
read from the
fucking
script.
impressive. Yeah, he's really fucking impressive as a person, as a white guy. He's very impressive.
I mean,
And
for
yeah,
a white guy, he is really impressive. You're right.
earn him.
When you have nothing but free time, I mean,
Well, but you know what?
Pretty
People
easy
said
to
nothing
be
about Pacific Islanders until The Rock came around. So let's be.
I mean, that is true. But John does have a really good point. John has a
like,
really
if
good
you're
point there.
fucking rich as fuck and you have nothing to do all day, like you could probably find some really cool shit to do with your time. Like,
Yeah, I guess.
I
Yeah,
could
that's
do a lot of shit with my time if I was rich and had nothing to do.
But I think that's the whole thing about John Cena is that he's never got free time. He's just always busy, always working all the time. You know, he was he was doing this while he was like still under contract with like WWE, coming in doing his stupid raps for WrestleMania, and it's like, and he's learning Chinese, and he's going to Japan or going to. Oof, that's two different countries.
Yeah,
I better really.
better
Oh
start your
boy, yeah.
apology.
Whoa. Say, I'm
They
sorry.
do not like that.
I'm sorry for Japan and or China and and everyone within them for being offended.
Hey, listen, one has E Honda, the other one has Chung League. Don't fuck
Also,
it up.
that's not really an apology when I say I'm sorry you were offended. That's
I'm
that's
sorry
me
you
being a
were.
dick. Yeah, that's me being an asshole.
Taking the easy way out.
Hey, look, I'm so sorry if you were offended by the fact that.
That's
Listen.
like that Seinfeld. I'm really sorry that your bulbous head would have stretched out the sweater.
Or like in Zoolander when Will Ferrell is him in that dress and he pokes that girl in the side and she's like, ouch, and he goes, oh, I'm sorry, did your ass get in the way of my pen?
Fat ass.
You lose 20 pounds immediately. Just, yeah. This movie is so funny. Oh, hey, here she is. Hang on for me 1 second. Give
Can
her
you
a
imagine
big.
20 pounds? That'd be crazy.
Yeah, well, they're always being asked that. Here she is. Oh, can she hear us? Hi. Hey, there
Hello.
she is. All right. We weren't hurting for time, but hey, here we go. I think I see somebody coming to my door. Jendo, I've got glasses on. Can you please go get that?
What do the glasses have to do with you not being like,
bastards?
fuck
Oh, it's awesome, everybody!
lazy piece of shit?
Where everybody knows your name. You wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Coming up next to Sidebar, New York Times bestselling author. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next to Sidebar, New York Times bestselling author of the book The Mind's Eye. It's Lisa.
Was that lag?
What?
Yeah, that was like on your part.
Oh, okay. Because
I was gonna say
coming up next twice.
You said
Oh,
it
you know,
twice.
he said it twice.
No, I did it
so it
twice.
wasn't
No,
me.
that wasn't you guys. That was my fuck up. I didn't include the ladies and gentlemen at the beginning.
Why do you have a snap, crackle, and pop there, Shua? Do you realize that you have a snap, crackle, and pop?
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right, well, give me a
I
moment.
would think John would have said something, but then I
Yeah,
actually
you
realized.
asshole had a. Oh.
He's like, oh, they're on to me. What you
He's
drinking?
gonna
What is that?
have something to say about this, Edward.
It's kinky. Oh, that's
So
that's
good.
tough. Is it like hypnotic? What is it like?
No, it's like juice.
Juice.
Just
What
straight
is
up like grapefruit juice. You can kind of taste the alcohol, but it's not enough to be overpowering.
Look at this new like space you're at. Where are you? You have like
It's just my
avocado.
back.
Oh, okay. Like you got an avocado wall. Like, can you eat that wall? Like, what's
This is
going
the
on?
projector room. I don't know why they painted it this color. The prior
Interesting.
people who lived here.
Oh, see, it's always the prior people are always doing weird stuff. You know what I'm
They
saying?
also like painted like one wall in the kitchen like this obnoxious fucking like sky blue,
Yeah.
and I hate it. But I'm
Why
too
do you
lazy.
hate happiness? Sky blue is a happy color. It's like
I
a
like
beautiful summer day.
dark colors.
Dark colors. I like magentas and indigos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Sorry. You talking to me or
He sounds so pissed. Here, he looks so pissed off.
which person?
Like someone shit on his fucking.
Okay,
dinner.
can we hear us?
Yeah.
All right, can we
By
hear
us,
us?
you mean you?
Yeah, me and the other people in my head.
I don't know how to talk today.
Jesus Christ. Lisa, how have you been? Is that
Well, this
Ciroc?
is my second shot in like
Thank you.
5 minutes, so
Damn.
that's how my week's going.
All right, you're doing pretty good.
That being said, it is kinky. I love it. So good.
Has the how's the I was gonna say trolling.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. until I
How's
think
that,
about
how's
for a
that
while.
going for you?
Oh, God, it's so fun.
Sure,
Like, I don't
yeah.
even have that shit downloaded now for any other reason than to fucking like fuck with some dudes.
We'll be right back.